Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Eatin Good in the Woods Campground Reviews. This is part number 1 of a 3-part series on the Uwharrie National Forest campgrounds in Troy, North Carolina. And I tell you what, if you look real hard, you might even see my pal Bigfoot. That's right, y'all follow me, I'll show you around. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you guys, please don't forget to mash that subscribe button, give me a big old thumbs up, maybe even leave me a comment or two. I sure would appreciate it. Wanted to tell you guys about this great app too, RV Parking. What a wonderful app to go find campgrounds all over this great country of ours. And it's absolutely free. Check your Play Store. So I want to start off this campground review with a little bit of history, but I gotta tell you, it's not the kind of history you're used to out of me. I want to tell you about the history of this park and Bigfoot, or as the Native Americans called him, Sasquatch. Well, here's the thing. It has long been rumored that when North Carolina barbecue started making its way west, well, old Squatchy started making his way east. Well, I don't know if the barbecue's that good, but that's what legend says. But since 1967, September of 1967 to be precise, there has been well over 20 sightings of Sasquatch in the Uwharrie National Forest, some as recent as April of 2022. So not only can you have a nice time camping in Uwharrie National Forest, but you might even be able to go out with some folks and look for Sasquatch. Yeah, I tell you, I've done it several times and it's great fun. But I tell you, there's a place just outside of Uwharrie National Forest, you can look it up for yourself, called Eldorado Outpost, also known as Bigfoot Central. And it's a great place where people go to meet, to tell their Sasquatchin stories and their sightings and the sounds that they've heard. And heck, you might even meet up with somebody that'll take you out in the woods and show you around. Heck, your old pal Eatin Good in the Woods here is going to do you a solid. Look down in the description and there'll be a link to their website. Leave a comment down in the comment section as to whether you think the whole Bigfoot thing's a bunch of bunk or if you think it might actually exist. Say, that reminds me, if y'all are looking for a way to support this channel, keep this here trainer rolling full of farm fresh content twice a week, why don't you slide over to my Teespring shop, get yourself a coffee mug or maybe even a t-shirt. But if you don't want to do that, how about you go to buymeacoffee.com and for the price of a cup of coffee, you help keep this trainer rolling. You can also visit boondockerswelcome.com. All of the links are in the description. Thanks a bunch. Alright, I'm going to start this video here with my usual set of rules and regulations. First and foremost, pets are welcome in this park as long as you follow a few simple rules. And those are, keep your pet on a lead no longer than 6 foot, don't leave them unattended in your RV or your tent, and for the love of all things holy, make sure you clean up after them. Also, firewood. Make sure you buy your firewood at the park or no more than a few miles away from the park. That helps keep invasive species of beetles out of this beautiful forest. And also, as always, there's plenty of wildlife to see in this park, including, that's right, should you see a Bigfoot. You want to have a nice vacation, not a trip to the hospital. Never approach wildlife. Arrowhead Campground lies in the Baden Lake Recreation Area, a hub for outdoor activities in central North Carolina's Uwharrie National Forest. The variety of sites in the campground offer a comfortable stay for both RVs and tent sites. This facility is open year-round and provides easy access to hiking, off-road vehicle riding, horseback riding, mountain biking, fishing, and boating. Let's start with the campground. Alright, so as you can see, this campground is clearly a beautiful, beautiful place. And I'm going to tell you all about the campsites, and then I'm going to tell you about the price, because I got to tell you, you ain't going to believe this. Well, the campsites are organized into one large loop with plenty of space, and I can tell you, you didn't see a whole lot of RVs in this video because some of those spaces are so deep you just can't see them from the road. Well, anyway, there's plenty of space for RVs and tents at each site. There are only a few tent-only sites and are situated on a smaller loop to the side of the main campground. Electrical hookup, which is 50 amp, 30 amp, or 110 outlets, are available at sites 12 through 45. Most sites are accessible, which means it's good for handicapped folk like myself. Sites are equipped with picnic tables, tent pads, lantern posts, and campfire rings with grills. The facility also provides hot showers and flush toilets. There's also a dump station, and it's located across from the pay station. A campground host is available for visitor assistance. Now on to the price, because I got to tell you, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Now listen, please bear in mind this is as of 2022. If you're viewing this video sometime later, you might want to go to the website and see what the current price is. But get this, a standard electric site, 27 bucks. Holy smokes, how do you beat that? Heck, you can even get a double site for 54. But if you don't need electric, it's 20 bucks. But listen, if you happen to have a Golden Age pass or an access pass, boom, half price. Hey, you know what? The tent only site with electric is 27 bucks as well, and 20 without electric. I mean, my goodness, how do you beat that? You know, as always, there's a few rules that are going to come along with stuff like this. For instance, you can only stay 14 nights during a visit to this campground, and that's for all year. You may also pay for up to 4 reservations at one time with the same credit card transaction. After that, you're going to have to make a different reservation. So that incredible price wasn't enough to attract you to this place? Let me tell you a little bit about it. The campground lies in a dense forest of pine, oak, and hickory near the shores of the 5,000-acre Lake Baden. Winter temperatures range from the low 30s to the upper 50s, while summer brings temperatures in the upper 80s and 90s and high humidity. The weather is pleasant in the spring and fall, with high temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Baden Lake Recreation Area offers many ways for campers to enjoy the lake. Popular activities include picnicking on the shore, or swimming, boating, or fishing on the water. About 40 miles of non-motorized trails are available for horseback riding, mountain biking, and hiking, as well as 17 miles of motorized trails for off-road vehicle riding. Man, how do you beat that? The surrounding land offers both big and small game hunting. Now, in the recreation sites, you can expect to find standard electric, standard non-electric, as we discussed before, overnight camping, tent-only sites, you know, all that. But activities, well, they've got swimming sites, they got wildlife viewing, water sports, hunting, horseback riding, hiking, fishing, camping, boating, biking, man, you name it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, at each site, you're going to find a picnic table, a barbecue grill, a tent pad, a fire pit, and electricity hookup. Now, I ain't been fishing since Methuselah was in diapers, so if you are a fisherman and you need some information, I suggest you contact the park directly. Well, listen, for the money, I don't see you beating this place. So you guys go ahead and give this one a whirl. So until next time, y'all go out and be nice to one another. I sure love you. God bless you.